atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we rise now for the English national anthem. So Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Lukau. Pickle. Buku. Now it's Kane. And here's Gordon. Well, that has not gone well.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Now it's Madueke. Pickle. That's a lovely, neat pass. Quality ball. And it's Kane. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Well-timed, excellent interception. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Madueke. Pickle. Here's a chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Gordon. Pickle.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gordon. Now that's well seen too. Now Anderson. That's destined for the flank. He's looking wide. Buku. Lukau. Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Rice is there, and he can get that clear. Gordon venturing down the left. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Picked out brilliantly. Now, great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Good effort. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Decent chance! They've scored! An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Le numéro 19.
Democratic Republic of Congo gain their reward with an early goal. Cross to the back post. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is. James. And that has put paid to that. Buku. And that's gone loose. And that's a throw-in. Ball's out once more. He has found the way through. That is good strength. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
England are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on.
Big chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Kalulu. And that's a good-looking ball. Stones promptly onto that, and that is that. Democratic Republic of Congo are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Shifted it to the flank, not where it came from. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Lukau. Buku. Pickle. Gordon. And he was quick to react. Elia. Lukau. Elia. O'Reilly. There's Gordon. There's the crossfield ball. Madweke. Pinches it off him. Madweke. Takes on his marker. Elia, and he's running through. That's going wide left. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And this is Kane. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, Harry Kane, how good are you? About as smooth as it gets. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So they have it all to do again.
Both teams having to rewrite their plans and start from scratch here. Plenty of food for thought for both managers.
Stood up well to him there. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's being shifted off it. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested... Oh no, what has happened here? And that's a goal kick. And it's Kane, spread it left. And here's Gordon. And he's gone backward here. O'Reilly. Not the most accurate pass. Pickle. Buku.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Looking for options for movement. Played out to the left flank. And now the breakaway. Now it's Matweke. Now it's Kane. Gets a good foot in there. Elia.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And claimed it back swiftly. Mukau.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Now it's Kane. Matweke chooses to go cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Pulls it back. But they've got it again. Bellingham! Not a bad try by any means.
Well, he doesn't have hit a clean strike. The moment he was in that position, you knew he was going to smash it.
And this is Kane. And he's decided to go for it.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pass somewhat off target. Ilya, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And there's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has been cleared. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Matweke. Well, there's the clearance. That has been slung wide. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Bellingham. He's having a pop! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kane, spread out to the left. Ilya engages and forces him off the ball. Kane, that has been slung wide. And here's Kane. Kalulu. Stones. Buku. That's been intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred.
Pretty robust defending.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball just about within shooting range.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He's looking wide. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And he is deftly away. And the finish! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Kalulu. Ilya. Foot in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Mbemba. Mukau. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Kane. Mukau. Kalulu. That has ended up in no man's land. Shot a goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Ilya. And it's Kane. He shifted it to the flank. Ilya.
Il y aura 2
Mbemba.
minutes de temps
Good looking
additionnel.
ball. So what can they make of this? Now it's Gordon. Pass somewhat off target. Ilya. Mukau. Pickle. Oh, that's delightful. That's good running with the ball. Real chance! Out of play for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Gordon scooting forward. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
England really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been
Merci
doing,
à tous
because it's
d'accueillir
pretty
vos
good.
joueurs.
England are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. Second half then, just getting going. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Could move up a gear here. Anderson opts for safety. And it's Stones. That's destined for the flank. Rice gets across and deals with it. Gordon. Mbemba. Now he's off and running. Stones calmly anticipates. Played out to the left flank. Lukau. Pickle. Lukau. And it's Mbemba. Ilya. In with the challenge. That has not gone well.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. He's shifting through the gears here. Pings it across.
Democratic Republic of Congo clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now it's Kane. Kane couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rice does really well to win the ball there. It's Kane! And he's done it!
What a way to stamp your authority on this game, Peter. He was clearly thinking several moves ahead of everyone in the lead up to the goal. I was thinking at the break someone had to show real courage. That's it.
Après 53 minutes de jeu.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And now he has two. England with the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Buku. Now that looks a decent ball. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Kalulu. Tito. Mbemba kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Now it's Kane. Nicely spread. Madweke. Kane being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Spread it left. Gordon. Stones. Now Konsa. Now it's Kane. Buku. James wins the duel this time. Ilya. Now it's Gordon. And this is Kane. Not the most convincing of passes. Bushiri. Pickle. Bellingham. Oh, this is a very good run. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pickle. Kalulu. Elia. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's a loose ball. Pickle. Elia. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now it's Kane, distributed tidily. And he's gone searching crossfield. Look at the space here. Oh, look at the space here. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Changement en cours.
England choosing to make the first change. Rodgers. Gordon makes a dash for it. The muscular approach does pay off here. England perhaps contemplating their next change here. Gordon. Now it's Kane. Elia. Gordon. Rodgers! And that is doing no harm at all.
Rodgers probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Always goal side. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Kane. Oh, this looks sharp. And the counter is on. Elia. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Gordon. No, that pass isn't the best. It's a good ball out wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh no, that was never going to make it. He's found the way through. Tries from a long way out. Nearly, but not quite.
Rodgers really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Changement. Le numéro 11. Kakuta.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Attention, changement.
And that has left him in a heap. Saka does well to get it back. He's picked his way through. That's rather hopeful. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Anderson. Now it's Kane. Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. That's a decent clearance. Mbemba tries to clear. Democratic Republic of Congo have the chance to go the other way. Democratic Republic of Congo have it back and can go again. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Mbuku. Kayembe. He's had it taken off him. Mukau. Kayembe. Mbuku. Kalulu. Tickle.
Tickle really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
That's been cut out, well played. He is through here. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Kane, and he's had it nicked away. Just eases him off the ball. Kalulu. Ilya. And it's Rashford. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Tickle. Now it's Kane. Now it's Kane. Kayembe. Kalulu.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Kane. Buku. He's on it. Can he get away? That is good pressure. Just hounded him off it. Knocks it into space. Shot and the shot! It's a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
But inscrit.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very
Le
leggy.
numéro 10.
So again, we have parity.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle.
It's a really well-measured ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Burn. And here's Kane. And it's Kane. And he's had it nicked away. Chance here to counter. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Great defending, strong and determined. Not the most accurate pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Kane. Saka. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, good spread. And here's Saka. Saka. Looking for the far post. Tries to get it clear. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Mbemba has a look and plays it forward. Nicely aimed pass. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Stood up well to him there. Pickford. That has been cut short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That's a sharp pass. And he's found a way past. And it's made. Tries a shot! Oh, that could be pivotal! it! This has to be it! What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
And he's quick to return it. And this is Kane. Kane! That is decidedly lacking. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Cleared away.
2 minutes de temps additionnel.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. 2 minutes to be added on. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Saka. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Saka. And he's intervened well there.
This is the time you need that pace.
Threads one in. Saka. Bullish header! Oh, good finish. And surely now the result's beyond doubt. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.